then. But the first time I like sat down and smoked weed and like got stoned, I think I was 15, 16. I think I was 16.
Really?
Yeah. Like when I actually like, cause I've like smoked a bowl or something, but like we smoked like 4 or 5 bowls. It was me and some other girls that were in my class with me. And, you know, we sat down, we shared a couple bowls. I had to work the next day. So like we just smoked a little bit and I was like, oh, you know, I'm gonna go to bed because I have to be at work at 8 a.m.
Yeah.
And, you know, passed out. Had the best dog pets of my life though, man. So everybody's like, oh, I say I got the zoomies. And they're like, oh, so you like were super fast. No, my eyes zoomed in on things. And her mom came in and was like saying something about going down to the cemetery and talking to ghosts and stuff, which is like, oh yeah, you know, do you? But she had to borrow a candle from her room. I don't remember much about the conversation. I just remember she had on some bright red lipstick and all I can see was her lipstick.
Wow. That was like me on the first time I had edibles, which is a crazy story, and the person in the story will deny it. Whatever. It's whatever. But like the first time I ever did, I didn't anticipate how much to actually freaking take. And I ate a good amount before I went to work. First time ever. It was a crazy fucking day at work. I was probably giving away a bunch of free shit. I had to keep asking people what I just did because I didn't fucking remember. I had half the light shut off on accident because I guess I brushed up against the walls. I was trying to
oh my god, that's great.
I think I got a call. Maybe I did. I'm pretty sure I did, but it could have not happened. But I'm pretty sure I gotten a call by the manager or the owner, and they said, I'm doing a really fucking good job today, and I'm getting the best customer reviews of being so nice. But, I mean, that could have never fucking happened. I could have just picked up the phone and thought that's what I fucking
Right. I just made up this phone call.
Who knows? It was such a crazy time. But, like, you know, by the time I got out of work, it wore off by the time I went to go pick up this girl. And I brought her back to my house. She's never done anything like that either. And she also wanted her belly button pierced because I did my own piercings. So I pierced her belly button. She ate some of this brownie. Then she like started fucking throwing up. Like she just got so sick. And then she blamed it on the piercing. So I was like, all right, let's just take it out. Let's clean it. I mean, your body's probably rejecting if that's why you're getting sick. It's just not for you. So we took it out. We cleaned it. And she was still kind of, And then eventually, when I was completely just fucking out of it and couldn't move and just laid there staring at a poster of fucking Chandler Riggs saying his name over and over again, she was also apparently high, got on top, and it was crazy. Like, I just couldn't fucking move. So I just laid there, Chandler Riggs, Chandler, the whole fucking time, just dissociated.
Oh my god.
Eventually she gave up because I wasn't giving attention. But it was crazy. It was a crazy night.
Yeah, my time was not like we ended up walking down to the store to get some snacks, but I was like super nauseous. I was just like, oh man, you know, I think I got some Nutty Buddies and ate like a box of Nutty Buddies that night.
The second time I've ever smoked dabs is when I got super nauseous. And I think it's because we ate before. The first time I smoked dabs, we ate after we were high. The second time I ate before, it was a horrible fucking night. My partner looked like he was on the fucking H over here passing the fuck out, but he just smoked a bunch of dabs. Second time ever in his life. And he threw up. I ended up going outside too, throwing up, about blacking out, almost falling in my throw up. Pitch black, out in the country house. If anything could have been out there, I was like fucking freaking out, trying to get this puke out to get back inside because I didn't want to be outside. You know, just in case it was SWs or, you know, whatever's out there. Fucking trying to clap my cheeks because I'm out there fucking throwing up. It was just crazy. And then my brother, he's younger than me by a few years, fucking champ, first time ever, I don't remember if he threw up. I don't think he did, but he just kept going. He's fucking good. Nothing's wrong with him. Just fucking chilling. Like,
the first time I ever smoked dabs was with you.
Oh yeah.
Do you remember that?
Was it?
Oh, I thought I was gonna die.
The rave one, right? Or the goth night?
Yeah, when we went to the goth night.
Yes.
Out on the parking lot, and I just sat on the ground, and I honestly thought I sat on that ground for like an hour. It was so not. But all I remember is my sister-in-law looking at me and just being like, "Are you gonna be okay? Do we need to go to the hospital?" Like, and I was like, "Do not take me to a fucking hospital."
I'm sorry. I should have prepared you for that. That does happen to a lot of people for their first time. Me.
Yeah, I just couldn't. And like, yeah, I'm used to that now where sometimes like right after a dab, I have to like not move super fast afterwards. I don't know, especially in heels.
Really?
But
now it's not. I was smoking dabs all day long, every day when I was living in a certain part of where I was at. And so after a while, dabs just kind of came like if I was smoking out of a bong with flour for me. Like, it was nothing after a while. Which is crazy to think now, because it's just like, whoa. From where I started.
Yeah, I did dabs with you, but then I didn't do dabs for the longest time until I moved here, and now I do dabs all the time.
That
is like, I prefer dabs. That is probably my preferred, like,
no, seriously.
method.
And a lot of people say, well, flour, you know, it's the best. It is the best. And flour sometimes can be really fucking pleasant. But for money-wise, I think
to, like, for quality and getting your money's worth, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like, for flour, for some people like me, I have to go through practically a fucking eighth in one session because I can't
just
really
to, like,
high.
Keep myself going. Like, I'm gonna at least have to, and to, like, smokability. Like, when I'm smoking a dab to, like, medicate and, you know, be able to do things and go on with my day, I'll take a little tiny dab and smoke it real quick and then, you know, go about my day. But if I'm gonna do that with flour, I have to smoke this whole bowl to get the same type of effect.
Oh, yeah.
So it's gonna take me longer. It's gonna, like... it's gonna put more smoke in my lungs, like.
Yeah. I would take a bunch of hits though, dab, not even gonna lie. But I just loved it. I loved the taste. I loved everything about it. Like, I used to hang out with this old school scene kid, popular, not old school, I guess, really. But he's a little bit older than me. Scene kid that was online, kind of famous at one point. Named Cody, and he came over, and I didn't expect him to have the freak out he did when we did dabs together. He just got so paranoid, and it's so crazy because it's like I never know what to do when people get paranoid.
Me neither. I know we did some legal, like some of the ones from just the shop here in town, psychedelics.
Oh, I've seen they're all over the place.
Have, like, psilocybin in them or anything like that. And I did with a friend, and he got a little paranoid about it. And I was just like, I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna let you go sleep it off, man. Like,
yeah, no, and it's crazy because I'm sure now I see how people probably felt with me when I had little freakouts. Because I struggled with overeating edibles. Like, I could not portion control with that shit, so I never really did it. Now, it's a lot better portion controlled. Like, I'll eat so much of a gummy now to where I can still focus and know what I'm doing with her, and I can safely handle her and stuff like that. But before then, I really fucking could not control myself, and I would overeat and I would freak out. But I don't know. It's just like, if you know that you might have a freak out, you should probably let that person know so that they are prepared.
Not in the best mental state, like, or whatever. Hey, this is something that has happened in the past, just so they're aware, people around you.
Yeah. And it affects everybody differently, because there's some people where that's not the issue. Just like there's some people I know that Delta 8 has caused them to hallucinate from what they've said. So it affects people
I've
differently.
never tried it.
What, Delta 8?
Yeah, I've never tried Delta 8 just because, like, dispensary's not that far.
For places that you cannot smoke non-synthetic weed, it's a great substitute. It's amazing. It works well, but it takes a while, so you got to keep sucking, and unless you get the gummies, and it's not too bad. Okay, so cat's one coming. Was there any other pieces you'd like to talk about? Have you ever tried a one hitter?
Yeah, I really like one hitters. I don't think they're half bad. I like them. I would say I like them better than a bowl.
I do and don't sometimes. Cause just like
I feel like I always end up getting a bunch of like stuff in my mouth after I smoke a bowl.
Really?
Yeah. Maybe I'm just doing something wrong. That could very well be. But yeah, I just feel like I would call them Scoopy snacks, but like the little out of my mouth all the time.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I'm not trying to chew up my weed. This don't taste good. They ain't doing anything for me.
Nom, 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 nom.
Yeah, just my little burnt up Scoopy snacks. Like, I don't want this. I don't. Maybe I'm just not cleaning it enough.
Alrighty, so we're gonna take a quick little break and we'll be right back. Alrighty, guys, welcome back. We're back from the little break. I had to go get another visitor, so
Co-hosting.
Really?
Our younger co-host.
Seriously? 4 months this month. Woohoo! So the next thing I wanted to get into was this. Well, we'll get into the last one because that's a little smaller one before the actual second one. So this little side topic or whatever you want to call it, hot topic maybe, is about the Michael Cera thing. So have you seen some of it?
I've seen a little bit of it, not much. Just like some people being like, he's in grocery stores doing crazy stuff, but not as much as you said you have.
So there was a girl that worked at a pharmacy in BK, and she spotted Michael Cera signing the bottles of the CeraVe skincare products and putting a sticker with his face on it. On these bottles. So, what when you hear that, what do you think? What comes to mind?
My initial reaction is I kind of think like if he's doing it to be funny, like if it's because they have like part of his name on it, right? Like it's one letter off.
Yes, Sarah.
So it's like like this is close. Like I would get it if like a fan came up to him and was like, "Ooh, can you sign this? I think it'd be funny." Type of thing. That'd be cute, but like to do it of your own free will, I don't know. You do you.
He was also seen handing that stuff out on the street. So yeah. So which is kind of interesting. I also thought maybe for like a joke, funny. Personally, that's pretty funny. The worker said that when he saw her, noticed him, he said hi to her, and said that that's a lovely cream, pointing at the lotion, and then he just walked away like, lovely cream, just casually walks out after signing a bunch of these bottles and putting stickers on it, and just walks away.
And just that was it? Like...
Yeah, seriously.
See, that's where it's a little like, okay, but why?
I think it's funny. I like Michael Cera. I think he's a really funny actor. I thought it was funny to see him on the Barbie movie.
I have not seen the Barbie movie yet.
I wasn't going to because I wasn't really like, I wasn't huge gung-ho like everybody else. Like, I love the Barbie movie. If you were...
Yeah,
I'm not hating if you were, but I'm.